Good morning everybody and welcome to Disney's Hotel Cheyenne here at Disneyland Paris. Today is the big day. World of Frozen at the reimagined Disney Adventure World, formerly Walt Disney Studios Park. 24 years that park's been open. Now it's being reimagined and these big investments. World of Frozen, something about 2 billion, isn't that a thing? I don't know if that's just for World of Frozen though, because we have got Lion King coming as well. But yeah, I'll take you through the morning up until the land. I don't know what the queues are going to be like. I know there might be some pre-queues before security, after security. I know there's a queue to get into the World of Frozen land, let alone the actual ride itself. So let's see where the morning takes us. I want to dedicate this video to World of Frozen, of course, just so I can focus on it for the first bit of the day, and I'll go back to at night. But I want to do a vlog on Disney Adventure World as well, so I go around each land, look at the rebranding, talk about the rides as well. There's some new entrances to the Adventure Way, Adventure Bay, etc. So yeah, two separate vlogs. We're going to start here with World of Frozen, and if you want to watch the Disney Adventure World vlog, it should be on maybe a few days after this one. So we're on our way to World of Frozen now. Yeah, it's a pretty chaotic opening. Probably showed you a little bit there. We got Mickey and Minnie. Again, we've still got the same issue, trying to keep up with everyone in front of me. Yeah, I'm not a massive fan of this, but my anxiety's going through the roof, but we're going to have to somehow push through this. Go past Mickey and Minnie. Apparently they did have Buzz Lightyear, but soon we'll be able to see Arendelle, the mountain. I don't know if they got any characters out, but yeah, I can't really see much at the moment. It's a very noisy environment, very chaotic environment. I knew this was going to happen, but it's a lovely touch that they got to make the wish down and then make the wish foundation go first. Yeah, this is not a good look. They do so many good things this morning, but these a few things like the organisation not funneling you down maybe the sides. You got Iron Man, Spider-Man, all the Marvel characters. Could you see Arendelle down there, the white mountain top? Yeah, it looks amazing. You can't really see much on the camera now, but once we get closer, I'll show you a better look. Yeah, they're still following people down. We're going round the bay now, around the bottom of Adventure Way. Trying my best to do a cohesive vlog here, but I can't really promise anything. Very chaotic, not much planning at all. They've still got the marching band playing. I think they travel down with us. Yeah, really interesting. Once we get to the pre-queue, I'll talk to you more. Oh dear, I think they're funneling this now into the pre-queue for World of Frozen. I'm not a massive fan of queuing for an area, but this is what's got to happen. Apparently there's a limited capacity, so everyone's not going to get in. It's straight at the back. It's not good. It's not a good look if everyone can't experience it. But they have to do it though, don't they? I don't know how many people are behind me. I dare to look. Yeah, it looks like they've got some media here. I don't know what they could do. A little mini opening ceremony, I don't know. You can see Arendelle down there. I could just see the white tops. And of course you've got Lion King going on here. But this video is all about World of Frozen, so.
It really is.
Yeah, it's not a good look when you've got construction, is it? Well, they're still building, it's not their fault. Yeah, making our way down to World of Frozen. Yes, we're not going through the queue they were using for previews, so I wonder how this is going. Maybe they're going to stop us down here, maybe there's a different system, I'm not sure. Maybe they'll take us to the entrance, fill us all into the ride. I don't know, but that's what we're going to try and do. Our group's going to try and do Frozen Ever After first, then concentrate on everything else afterwards. Yeah, I'm not a massive fan of this part, kicking and elbowing each other are not on purpose. Yeah, it's not a good look. They're doing so many good things like characters, the Make-A-Wish thing, down the side, all the cast members lighting Adventure Way, but yeah, we're all here for World of Frozen. I don't think anyone's going to be in the main park. Very limited people at the main park. I just wonder how busy Disneyland Park is going to be on the other side. Here we are, we're getting very close. See the mountain there? Yeah. You get the best views when you get close up. And here we are, we're just outside World of Frozen. Look at all that theming there. We'll take a closer look after we get off the ride, but this is just a brief look. Try and keep up with everyone. Look at all the banners on the lights there. Oh, we're losing each other now. I hate this bit. I absolutely detest it. I absolutely detest it. It's such a nightmare trying to get through people. Yeah, well, look, they're funneling this off around here for some reason. Yeah. try, mate. Not good, not good, not good. Not good, you're right, we're together. You're right.
Yeah, I'm fine.
That's not good at all. That's really bad organisation. Terrible organisation. Not good job, Disneyland Paris. We lost one of our group.
We'll catch up.
Are you sure you're alright?
I'm totally fine, man. I'm totally fine.
Yeah, that's a really bad organisation there. That's terrible. I'm going to be honest with you guys, that is awful. I don't know what you saw in that footage there, but I still had it recording as we were running there. So I probably just load of mess there on screen, but here we are in Frozen Ever After. I've not had time to relax yet, so once we get off, we'll be able to look at the theming, the area. But they've not funneled us through that pre-queue lines though. It's slowly getting better, slowly. But yeah, I wanted to do some more shorts for Instagram, but that's not possible in these conditions. It's just not possible. I'm so glad I got my mic on, because it wouldn't be able to hear me. It's just not good to look at all. I'm so unhappy about they've organised this. It just reminds me of Europa Park so much with Voltron. I think this is worse. This is much worse. As you saw, we got up to Arendelle there, and then all of a sudden it was just like a free-for-all. Not good. Why can't they just funnel us into like 2 areas? It's just not good look. Absolutely detest it. I thought they would do better than this, Disney, but I'm sure it's going to be better when we get off. Need to calm down, get a drink. Yeah, not good. Look at this theming, it's very warming here. I'm not sure I'm going to get many shots of the theming in the queue, because you haven't got time to stop, but look at this. It's very nice, very immersive, all the trees, the buildings, you've got all these lamps up here. Yeah, I do love the theming. I just don't have much time to appreciate it because we're being funneled through very quickly. Because we're one of the first people on, you don't have time to stop. If it was on a normal theme park day, you'd have time to appreciate the theming, etc. But yeah, it's not good, but the theming's great. But I'm sure the data will get better. So yeah, the queue's definitely different to the one in Tokyo and the one at Epcot. I do like how different it is. We came in this way on the left, and then we funneled around in a little bit of cow pen, being ushered through. Yeah, I took both jackets off because it's so warm. I feel so much better now that I took them off. But yeah, I really love the theming. It's definitely much different to the ones I've done before, and it's nice to see something different. But I don't know what the actual ride is though, so yeah, it's interesting. It shouldn't be long before we get on the ride. I don't know if that's Premier Access or Ride Access, I'm not sure. But I hope they make the wish kids to add a good ride. And then here we are. It's definitely a different station as well. We'll get a closer look in a minute. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, it definitely calmed down a lot now. It's a bit more organised chaos now. Frozen Ever After. Yeah? It shouldn't be long before we're on. I reckon 10 to 15 minutes, maybe. Yeah, looking forward to it. I must say I do love how different it is. I did just mention it in the queue there, but it's so different. I just mentioned on this shot how I love the lighting and the lamps. Oh, what's this? We got 2 areas? Is it a split? What are we doing here? I have no idea. We're allowed to go down both? Yeah, I don't know. What's left and what's right? I don't know.
I think maybe what part of the ride was
I think it's a bit like Pirates, where you can go down 2 lines and you loaded in 2 different areas. I think that's what it is. I'm not entirely sure, but at least we're going to get on pretty soon. Not too bad, but I do love the theming. I just love how different it is to the other ones. I'm going to reiterate that multiple times. But the lighting does make a difference, the ambience. I think people are on the ride, I'm not sure. Yeah, it's been a very chaotic vlog so far, so I'm so sorry about that, but this is what opening days are like, aren't they? It's going to be a bit more relaxed than my Disney Adventure World vlog, don't worry. Woohoo! Here we go. Oh wow.
First time?
It's beautiful. go. Oh wow. It's on the aura. Oh wow, that's really cool. Oh wow. Look at that. Oh wow. Oh, that was larger than I thought it would be. Yeah, so that drop was definitely a bit more intense. Not intense, but it's a bit bigger than I thought it would be. Yeah. Awesome ride.
When I finally do what frozen things do in summer.
So after all that chaos, you finally got on Frozen Ever After. It's a bit more relaxing in the queue there. I love the queue. It's so much different to the one in Tokyo, Epcot. It's the same name, Frozen Ever After. Yeah, and I'll show you more of the exterior as well. But yeah, the queue line was fantastic. I just wish I had a bit more time to review it, take a few more pictures. I got some bits here and there, but the ride itself, the station was gorgeous. I love the lighting, the view here above the lamps. I think, are they lamps? I'm not sure. But yeah, the station's fantastic. You saw it. I don't really need to waffle on about that. You're going to see plenty of vlogs from plenty of influencers or vloggers, but yeah, it's a fantastic ride. I've had to take both my jackets off because it was so warm in the queue that I had to take them off, and even now it's under 10 degrees and I'm wearing a t-shirt. But I feel so much better for it after the chaos of the day, so yeah, great ride. You had plenty of different scenes. You had a forward drop, and I think you had, is it 2 forward drops? 1 backward drop, but you got that backward drop with Elsa singing Let It Go. You had one of the, I think the last forward drop was a bit longer, a bit steeper than I was expecting. It's a bit more like Pirates of the Caribbean-esque, with a bit, it felt like it had a little bump in there as well, because I wasn't really expecting that. I felt like everything was going to disappear. So yeah, you had all the characters. You had Anna, Elsa, you had Olaf's everywhere, lovely sparkling snowflakes, you had all the lights above you, all the different, I don't know if they're holograms, but you had all the different projections through between different scenes. But yeah, I'm not really a Frozen fan, so I don't really know much about it. But if you want an opinion in detail about all the different scenes, the characters, etc., then I'd go and follow some other people. But yeah, if someone appreciates good theming, that's a very good job. You can see the ceiling above you, but yeah, everything can't be perfect. It's a very good ride, and yeah, we're going to look at the area now. Apparently it's 160 minutes now. We got on quite soon after getting in the queue. There is multiple merch shops. I'm not actually showing any at the moment. We're just going to wait a few hours to let it all die down a bit. We're outside the restaurant now, but I'm not really a foodie, but yeah, 200 minutes. It's 200 minutes now.
200 minutes now? Oh.
Yeah, I'm not going to zoom it in, but yeah, 200 minutes. You've got all the people here. You've got the bridge over there on the RC racer side. I think that's the general population. And then the queue goes all the way around there. We were running through here. A friend of mine tripped over this. I nearly fell over as well. But yeah, 200 minutes. Yeah, we're going to wait a few hours before I do a proper old tour of it, because it's just too many people around at the moment. And it probably is going to be like that for the rest of the day. But I'll try my best here and there to get a few clips of the area. Yeah, it's going to always be chaotic, isn't it? Yeah, this is where they were funneling this round. Oh, look at that, they're holding people still. Yeah, it's not... it's absolutely chaotic. I'm so glad we got on when we did. I'm so glad. I've noticed a few other Brits are here as well. And I'm glad I jogged a little bit up to the security, because if I didn't, I'm not waiting in this. I said at the start of the vlog that I was regretting coming. If I was doing this again, I wouldn't have come. I would have come later on in the year, next year, when the hype's died down a little bit. But it is Frozen, isn't it? It is Frozen. It's always going to be a bit chaotic. But it wasn't organised well at all. We got in there, went through all the queue. In fact, we weren't even going through this. We skipped through all of this Some lovely theming. Some lovely theming. Got a bit more time to appreciate it now. Yeah, look at that. I've just been in the Nordic Crowns Tavern. I don't normally visit these sort of places at theme parks, but I'm with a group of friends. Yeah, it's a very nice eatery actually. They say you have to leave. If you go in for a drink before 11, they say you have to leave and then come back. But yeah, the menu looks alright. It's nothing special. I'm quite a fussy eater, so you got like meatballs. I think you got salmon steaks, salad. You got the usual stuff. You got like these little donuts. I don't know. I can't see. I'm trying to find where the little donuts are. I don't know what the name is, but yeah, they taste like donuts, but I'm not sure what they are. It's a nice little place. They got a big queue to get in. I just used one of the side exits to get out. But the problem is, apparently they're holding people up from coming into the area, and I really want to see this area at night. That's going to be a problem, isn't it, later on? If you have to wait 2 hours to get into the area, it's not a good look, is it? This area's going to come alive at night, isn't it? Yeah, it's a shame, but here we are. We'll enjoy what we've got here in the day. We'll continue walking around the area. I'll try to cut less in this part of the vlog, just to admire the theming. I think it might be down at the moment. Yeah, I think it's down. It doesn't have a time on the board. So yeah, I think that's one of the shops. I don't know the name of it yet, but even that's got a queue. I think the queue's back there. Then the queue to Nordics over there, and I think they're holding people back there. That's where we came in. That's the other way down to RC Racer. Yeah, I love the clock tower. And I think the Arendelle Castle's down there as well. So we'll take a proper look at that soon. But yeah, beautiful sunny weather, but it is quite cold. I'll put my jackets back on. I love the mountain as well. It does add a bit of depth, doesn't it? Behind the clock tower there, behind there you have the castle, obviously. Yeah, I've never actually watched the footage of movies, but yeah, it's a beautiful clock tower, isn't it? You've got little figures up there as well. As you can see there. In about 30 minutes they have got the little show, the Arendelle show on the water, so I look forward to watching that. I'll try and bring you as many highlights as I can, but because it's such a big IP, you have to be careful what you show. But yeah, it says it's not open. Temporarily closed. When you've got a 200-minute plus queue, it's not good, is it? Well, it is an opening day. I did say to myself earlier on that I shouldn't really come for the opening day. Being a very anxious person, it's just not good, is it? But it's a fear of missing out. You want to be here. I have a couple of friends to talk to, so that made it way more bearable. Oh, look at this. What's going on? See, I don't know if it isn't that much. Oh, it's lovely audio, isn't it? It's a great opening day atmosphere after it all calmed down after that initial rush. A bit more organised now. Yeah, I wasn't a massive fan of the rush earlier on. Getting trampled on, nearly tripped over myself, like I said. Yeah, I hope it opens soon. They have got a single rider, but I think that was 2 hours last time I checked. And I do appreciate that Disneyland Paris do open and put a single at a time, on the app. Yeah, so just keep looking at these buildings while we got time. So I don't know how the re-entry procedure is going to work. It's going to be a bit of a chaotic vlog. Normally I like to plan a little bit better what I'm doing, but we'll just see where the day takes us. Yeah, we're going to go down here in a second, but even the Arendelle boutiques down there, I think that's one of the shops. That's not good. You've got a big queue, so you can see people just down there. That's one of the other shop I mentioned, and yeah, we'll see where the day takes us. And here we have a better view of the Arendelle Castle. It's just hidden around the exit for us never after. You can see we're on the right side of the area now. I wish it was a bit more visible when you're in the main part of the area. And this is the little water area here, not the main adventure bay, but this is where they have the show. I think it's with boats as well. Very crowded. There isn't many spots here, so. And this bit water area here. That's where it's going to be located. About 30 minutes to go, maybe, till the next show. And I think there's 3 or 4 during the day. Yeah, look at that. Probably going to get a better look at that when we get out of the area. So many good angles. I just wish it was a bit bigger, a bit along the size, maybe the size of Tokyo's version is what I was expecting, what I wanted really. This one's quite small. I think they're holding people as well. That I see, like I said, the RC way, then you got the Lion King, where Lion King used to be the other way, so we got let straight in. Oh yeah, all good. Planes up there. Yeah, it's going to be very nice to get some good long shots of this area. But you don't really want to risk it really. I'm just playing it by ear, just walking around the area, just figuring out what to do. I've done the ride 3 times in different places around the world. Yeah, I need to get lots more pictures, I do. It's only one ride, that's not good enough really. They could have put like a little family coaster like the one at Hong Kong. I've not been to the Hong Kong version, but that's what they have apparently, so. Yeah, look at that castle down there. I love that shade of blue. Let's get a bit closer, shall we? It's going to be a bit fuzzy, but yeah, it looks stunning, doesn't it? Just looks a bit odd that it's to the right of the area. If it was, you need it in view really. I want a better view. I don't want to have to bit it on the bridge over there. Apparently the bridge as well, down there, is what moves, and I think maybe all the cascade stuff, the cascade of light show, all the stuff moves underneath it. Apparently it moves. So yeah, I don't know these parks that well. Yeah, there's another good angle of Frozen Ever After. It still looks like it's closed. And then there's the exit down there. They've actually got a queue for it as well. So you can't exit it from the ride, but it looks like there's an actual main queue outside as well. So there's just a lot of people around. I kind of knew this was going to happen. It's my fault really if it makes me anxious. Yeah, and I'm sorry if I can't get a good view of this show, but I'll just try my best.
Et la fleur de neige, être tous ensemble. And ice cream cake. On est tellement heureux que vous soyez parmi nous aujourd'hui. Ce festival a commencé il y a très longtemps. Il est inspiré par une ancienne légende et par un jour de couronnement très spécial qui a changé Arendelle à jamais. Je n'oublierai pas ce jour ensoleillé avant que mon traîneau soit brisé. Dans le monde de navires, les pailles d'étoiles voulant délire. Quand le ciel a changé, bouleversant l'avenir.
This is the part that gets scary and cold, where everyone almost went. I'm told a sister's love, true and brave, conquered fear and made the safe. Anna for Elsa, let's all of us wave our hands up like the summer when magic came. Dans la joie et l'harmonie, l'amour abandonné. Not my right, wait, your right. That's right, no, right, left, right. Hold on, that red, I love red. Should it be burgundy?
Sing and dance with us!
that was a fantastic show. A celebration in Arendelle, a number of floats. I think, are they floats or boats? I don't know what they are, but there's at least 3 there. You got loads of effects, you had water effects as you saw, jets. They did some sort of, they did the normal one when they shoot up, but they also had this low-lying effect, like these sort of sprinklers. I really like that. At all times with the music, it's fantastic. All your different characters, Olaf, Anna, Elsa. The boats were fantastic. They kind of remind me of, I don't know why, but they remind me of the ones at Epic Universe on the Splash Battle. I don't know why, don't ask me why, but they're very colourful. They fit with the music, the characters, the choreography, the dancing. It's a good area for the show, but I feel like it needs to be a bit bigger. A lot of the crowd looking front onto a lot of it is on the bridge or the path leading to the area, so I'm not a massive fan of that. I wish it was more of a, not a stadium or a theatre sort of thing, but just a bit more room, because I was up against the railing behind people. There's not much room behind the shop there, so not great, but if the show itself is great, about 15 to 20 minutes long. It wasn't 20 minutes like the app said, but it's very good. It fits with Frozen, doesn't it? I just love those water effects. You know me in fountain packages, water effects. Those fit with the music, and I like how they're timed. I love all this singing, the music. I've never watched any Frozen movies, but I don't need to. I can appreciate a good theme land. I can appreciate good theming, music, choreography, how shows work in the area, and that's a good show. It's not even the main show at Disney Adventure World. You've got Cascade of Lights later on, but that is at 10:40, and we've got a long while for that yet. Now that the show's over, I get a better view of the little area here, where the show was. I was just down there, next to the fence. See the castle down there as well. This is one of the shops, it's cute to get in. Now that everyone is sorted out, I can get a better look at the theming down here, because a lot of the boats would come down here and then turn to face that area. I think that's the area that walks into the park. I don't know if they're holding people. It does look like people are freely walking in, so I don't know what's going on. The camera work's not very good, I apologise for that. I'm only taking plenty of pictures. I don't know if I'll be allowed in the area later on. Yeah, there's a long queue. If I don't go into the merch shops, I'm sorry, like the boutique one, etc. I'm sorry, but the merch, there isn't any specific opening day merch. You have got a few bits for 2026 on, but nothing entirely specific to the actual day. And it's all Frozen stuff, the Olaf plushies, all the stuff you come to expect. So you're not really missing out if you don't see it. But the shops are very well themed. If I can get in the shops later on, I will, but there's queues to get into them, so yeah, it's a shame. But I will come back at some point, maybe later on in the year, next year. Again, I still wish that was somewhere else, maybe a bit further to the right, and maybe you could walk in front of it. I don't know. I much prefer the Tokyo version. You can get really close to it.
It is the castle.
Sometimes there's no use in comparing, but you have to really. I'm just built to do that. Yeah, you got all the different effects down there, like the mossy effect down there. You got some plants. They look like they've been placed there, but all the different props down here. You imagine if you had seating over the upper area, and you had people down here, like actors, walking along. That'd be interesting. It's actually quite warm where I'm standing, surprisingly. Yeah, they've got a fountain over here as well, so I'm going to go and take a look at the fountain, because you know me, fountain package. It's a lovely fountain, look at this. There's a very busy part of the area. I swear people are filtering it into water Frozen. Yeah, very clean water as well. I think a park can always be elevated when you've got a fountain package. It doesn't even have to be a special one like this. Yeah, look at that, the ice crystals. Yeah, lovely. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Are people being let in? It looks like a big crowd down there. I don't know if I'm not going to be able to zoom in, but there's a big crowd down there. And to my left, back by where the show is, there doesn't look like people are being blocked off. So, yeah, nice clean water. And as you can guess, coins are already in there. That's typical. But yeah, it's actually warm enough that I actually want to get in there. That's kind of funny, but yeah, nice fountain package. I do love it. It's like a good central piece, isn't it, to the area. You walk past it, left or right. You got the rest of Disney Adventure World behind there. And if you want to check out my Disney Adventure vlog, that will be after this. I've said multiple times, I'd like to dedicate each one. Concentrate on Water Frozen in this vlog. Just like I like doing it that way. It's just easy. When there's a bigger opening like this, it's just a nice way of doing it. Yeah, nice fountain. The sun's not fully down yet, but it shouldn't be long before it's gone, because it'll be very quick. It'll be like 10 minutes and it'll be pitch black. You underestimate how quick the sun goes down. But yeah, oh, look at the fountain. Look at the lighting. Oh, wow. And look at what I got. The Arendelle Daily Press. I did see something online about this, and yeah, managed to get it. And next I'm going to go into the Nordic Crown's Tavern. Actually, I don't know. Oh, can we get in? Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I got a drink from here earlier and tried the 2 little beignets. They're all right, but nice and warm in here. It's a lovely little area. You can't get too much in here. There's a few options, but you can order through the self-service. But yeah, lights make theme park attractions and areas look so much better. And when we get out of this area, it's probably going to be pitch black anyway. So I'll see you then. I've come back to the fountain here. It's absolutely great. The lighting package is gorgeous. And we're going to start here and move around into the centre of Arendelle. It has got much darker. We just in Nordic over there, Nordic Crown's Tavern. Have some more of those little beignet things. They're not the best, but they're pretty mortis actually. Yeah, this is the line for Frozen Ever After. You've got a few lights, a few lamps down the side. It does really frame it quite well. Yeah, it has had issues. In fact, I still think it's closed now actually, so yeah, it's been up and down all day. I understand that rides are going to get issues like this, but they've seen this ride system around the world. Does it have issues at Epcot? I don't really know. I'm not sure what Tokyo is like either. Let's have oh, look at this. You've seen the pictures and videos online of the backdrop here. All of that is just fantastic. It just works so well. Even the lights up in the buildings here, it's gorgeous. I do love that blue. It just works so well, doesn't it? You can see the top of the Arendelle Castle over there as well. I will walk around there in a second. Yeah, they were using the extended queue. In fact, I might still be using it. There might be evac people. I've not really been keeping in the loop all day. Every now and then I'll look at the app. But yeah, a lot of people are gathering to get in. I don't know if these people have been evac'd or not. Walk back up here and then walk back again. Towards, so you've got the boutique shop is actually the exit over there to Frozen. I don't know the name of this one down here. We'll go and have a look. I'll try and get through this crowd. Yeah, I don't know if people are queuing to get in there again. Yeah, let's go and try and find the name of it. I'm not entirely sure what the name of it is. It's the Fjord View. In fact, I do remember that name. I just wasn't sure this was the right area, the right place. There's some great angles of pictures, isn't there? I'm not actually going to show them merch. It's all this standard Frozen merch, all the stuff you'd expect. Yeah, that's another good angle. There's so many good angles of this park. Even in the windows. The theming is on point. They've done such a good job. There's a lot of negatives, but there's a lot of positives. Mainly the disorganisation. Disorganisation, I mean, is unorganised. Earlier on, I said before, some people think it was fine, but about the first batch of people there today, which I was part of, it was not a good look. Nearly tripped over. I've never fallen over at a theme park, but I was close. And yeah, I don't think I mentioned the green water, but on the camera it actually looks greener than it is in real life. Yeah, a lot of people have pointed this out. I'm not a massive fan of the look. Would it be like that in Norway? I do not think so. And this is where the show was. And I don't think there's a nighttime show though on this lake. I think they're all daytime versions. Yeah, we're going to get closer to the castle. It's just such a shame it's not like the central building. I'm going to reference Tokyo even more, but in Tokyo I think there's a restaurant in their version. It's obviously a different colour. But yeah, it's actually less busy around here really. I think people have seen the ride closed and decided to do something else for now. You've got about out, let's have a look at the time. You've got about out, it's 9:06, you've got about 1 hour 40 until the show, an hour and a half, sorry, till Cascade Lights. We have scoured out a couple of spots, but they're probably taken. No, my luck. Yeah, let's get around here. Yes, this is where I watched the show earlier. Let's try and get a good angle. Yeah, such a shame. I'm gonna have to. And they've closed that bridge over there as well on the RC side. Because that bridge, the bridge there is actually moves, doesn't it? And I take it all like the equipment, etc. will be going down that part of the lake. Yeah, it's gorgeous though, isn't it? Absolutely gorgeous. You've got the character meets in there, the Rencontre Royale. And time to get some more pictures. So there we go, World of Frozen done. Done the ride Frozen Ever After. It's absolutely fantastic. A chaotic opening. You didn't see too much because that's for the main vlog, but yeah, very chaotic opening. We got straight into the area. We were part of the first batch to get into Disney Adventure World. So we got into the main queue line for Frozen Ever After. Didn't have to do any of the extended queue. Got straight for it, about 10 minutes, waited a few minutes in between, and we were straight on. The ride is very different from what it seems. I can't remember exactly what all those scenes were like, but it felt very different. I'm not an expert, I've not watched the movies, but the forwards drop is the highlight. It's much steeper than normal, but the other ones I've done. Not like Epcot, and it's not like Tokyo, it's much better. You've got a little bump at the bottom as well, reminding me a bit of Pirates, how steep that is. You don't get wet on this, at least I didn't anyway, but it was great. You got all your usual characters, all the snowy scenes, Anna, Elsa. I love the backwards section with Let It Go. That's the same whenever you're on. Love the backwards drop, love the turntable sections. There's one front drop. Is there more than one forwards drop? I don't know. Two backwards. It's just an amazing ride. I love all the different, how colourful it is, all the icicles, all the projection mapping, lighting effects, the music, the animatronics are fantastic. They're so advanced. Yeah, I'm hoping that stays. I was about to say stays put. I'm hoping it works continuously. There's not any issues with it, because I know animatronics, these complex animatronics can be a bit of a nightmare sometimes, but I'm just thinking of the things, aren't I? But it was a fantastic ride. I'm sure other people did a better review. I've never watched the movies. I know of the characters like Anna, Elsa, Olaf, the Olaf animatronic, how can I forget that? But I've also, other than that, I've had a look around the area. I've not gone in the shops. You've got the typical Frozen, there's nothing special in there. Didn't spot any opening day specific stuff. But the shops are very nicely themed. Sort of the same style as the exteriors. Bit in Nordic as well. For something to eat and a snack and a drink, that's very nice. It's a typical quick service, just a bit spruced up. And then the cinema shows our celebration in Arendelle, that's fantastic. Other than the attraction, that was the other main highlight. Absolutely fantastic. All the different floats or boats or whatever you want to call them were amazing. Decorated very well. All the different actors, the characters, the usual ones. Olaf on there. You had Elsa singing all these songs. And loads of effects like water jets, fountains. I was all near the Arendelle castle, and I liked how the boats moved around as well, so everyone could get a good view. But yeah. Those are two highlights of the area. It's a great area. I wish it was a bit bigger. I wish it was on the size of Tokyo. But here we are again, me comparing. But yeah, it's really nice what it is. Maybe they can expand it in the future. Is there room behind it? I'm not entirely sure what they're going to do, but maybe they do something in the future. They got Lion King coming, maybe Pandora. So yeah, it's been a fantastic day. Other than the start, I've had an amazing day. World of Frozen is fantastic. Despite its limitations, I try to see the best in things, the positive in things. And yeah, I've had a fantastic day. Seen it at night briefly. It could have spent much longer, but I got to go get a spot, the Cascade of Lights. But yeah, Frozen, World of Frozen, that is, here at Disney Adventure World, was absolutely amazing. Come and check it out. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.